All right, what is going on, my people? We are starting a new week. It is Sunday afternoon, Mother's Day. Spent the day with my wife, celebrating her. I'm about ready to call my mom on the phone, make sure I talk to her today. I talked to her briefly earlier, but she was out to lunch with some family and stuff, so I'm gonna call her right now when we get in the truck. But we gotta head up to Antioch, which is East Bay, Delta area, kind of between Stockton and Oakland, essentially, Stockton and Richmond. So it's in a little Delta area. So anyway, it's back to my old stomping grounds off Highway 4. That's where we're headed. We're going to a Big Lots store, and we're gonna pick up some recycled TVs to take down to a recycling place down south. So we're gonna take it down to Corona, and we'll pick it up tonight, and it delivers anytime tomorrow between 8 and 3. So we're gonna play that by ear. But I'm leaning towards delivering it early and trying to reset my clock before the afternoon starts so that we can get stuff going, get it going. But I don't have anything set up for tomorrow yet, so I don't know. I'm kind of eager to see what's on the load boards tomorrow morning and see what we can get. Start this week off right. So let's roll the music and get started. Let's go. Doing a little cross docking here. Got a little bit of room left. They're gonna truck that stuff over here and get it in this truck. Getting there. Yeah. All right, so we got loaded up. Those guys finished up. Took them 2.5 hours, but once I saw they were loading from a parking lot without a dock, and they were going to be using a lift gate and a little 20-foot box truck to kind of cross dock, I knew we were going to be there a while. So still don't know how I'm going to work this out. I'd really love to just get down there and then find somewhere to park right near the shipper so I can sleep for about 4 or 5 hours, wake up, dock, and make all that part of my 10-hour reset to get my shift started. I'll probably get down there. If I went straight through, I'd get down there around like 4:30 or 5 o'clock a.m. So I'd be able to get my next my next shift going at 3 p.m. give or take. So I don't love that, but it is what it is, man. They took forever. It's just it's the nature of this first load I'm on. It's what I'm trying to do to get down there and to get the load off the truck. But I might just stop early, right at the bottom of the Grapevine, leave myself a couple hours to go, get a little more sleep during the evening time hours, the nighttime hours, but then I got to run a little further. So it's kind of 6 to 1, half dozen to another. It doesn't really, I don't know that one of them is going to actually matter. So I'm going to kind of just play it by ear. I know I have somewhere to sleep at the bottom of the Grapevine because the Petro and the TA there have large parking availability almost every time. There's almost always a spot available down there. So yeah, we'll kind of see how this goes. I don't know yet. I mean, I could go in and like kind of edit that load as that load time that we had as a sleeper berth time, but and then we don't have to take 8 hours off, which is all we need to take off. All we need is 4, 5, 6 hours sleep, and we're good to go, good to run. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. get south, and I'll just make up my mind as we're headed down. I got myself some Wendy's, so I'm gonna eat that, and got some fuel. We're fueled up, ready to go. Let's go. I got tired, so I pushed it to the bottom of the Grapevine over here. Arvin, Lebec, it's Bakersfield, whatever. So I'm at the foot of the Grapevine, gonna wake up in the morning and run up over the hill, make the delivery. It has a delivery window from 8 to 3, and then we gotta drop this trailer off back in Montebello, and then working on trying to find a load for tomorrow afternoon. Haven't found anything yet, but there's a couple options I'm looking at, so we'll see what we can get for tomorrow. But yeah, this load, I mean, there's not much to this load so far, because I was just driving at night. So I drove probably 250 miles at night, something like that. So so you guys didn't get to see a lot. There was nothing to see. It's just dark. And I was tired, so I was just pushing through. But I'll catch up with you guys in the morning, and we'll get up over the hill, and we'll talk about the rate on this load, and what we're looking at on it. And remember, it's coming north to south, so it's going to be one of our lower loads. So we're looking to make up for it tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Good night. All right, you guys have kind of gotten ripped off on this load a little bit. I didn't get any driving footage. It was a lot of night footage last night, and then today I woke up and I jumped on a meeting with the special education program director and all this other stuff for Gus. We had what's called an IEP, and what is it, interdisciplinary educational plan, something like that. Anyway, so you create, when you have a child with special needs, you create a customized like education plan for them to develop and grow and get better. And so anyway, so me and Jessica were on that. Luckily it was a Zoom call, so I was able to actually participate in the meeting a little bit. I mostly had it muted, and I had the video off and everything, just so I could, do my thing and not interrupt. But nevertheless, we did that, so I wasn't in the frame of mind to record anything. I had to start getting ready and leave last night from the bottom of the Grapevine. We went over the Grapevine while I was still on that call, and then we're hustling down here to Corona to try and get this load off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you guys some added bonus footage. They have a sign that says no trucks coming this way. So I had to go around the block and come in the other way. Well, now I got a blindside dock, because that's the way you need to come in. That's the only way to come in. But they have a sign that says trucks don't come in. Not a truck entrance, but it's the way that you want to come in. I knew it was the way I should come in. I was gonna go in that way, and then it had a sign that said no trucks. So I was like, okay, listen to the sign, man. The signs are always right. No, they're not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try and blindside this thing. I'll give you guys some action footage. How about that? All right. All right, we got docked Interesting little setup here. I made it a little bit harder than I needed to, but that's just kind of, you know, what I do. The guy actually told me, hey, you can go and spin around over, because the docks over on the other side are open. You can go blindside over there and then get situated the right way and back down back this way. And I was like, you know what, no, let's try to get this blindside done. Got to give my subscribers some good footage to make fun of me on. But yeah, it ended up being a little bit of a longer blindside back. I've never told you guys a story about the first time I ever blindside backed in a 53 footer in a big sleeper truck. I was in Cascadia, and I get to this facility. I want to say it was in Ontario. It was a water place, Nestle Water, I think. Anyway, I go and I'm like, man, I need to spin around, but I don't think there's enough room, and I'm like one of the docks that's farthest. So I decide, you know what, screw this, I'm going to blindside. So I back up, you know, I get situated, and then I start backing up, and I look, and I'm like, I keep stopping and looking, and I'm like, I think I'm perfect. I think I'm perfect. And then I put it in the hole first try. I didn't get out of the truck once. I just leaned over into the passenger seat to check my passenger side, but I had a truck on the driver's side, so I was hugging the trailer on my right side. So I knew if I hugged that trailer good enough that I wouldn't mess with the truck next to me. So and it made it actually an easier back than probably traditional back, you know, driver's side back, because the driver's side back I would have had the truck there, whereas the blind side I only had the trailer. So it actually ended up working out. But I nailed it. I nailed it first try. I didn't do that this time. I didn't nail it. I had to resituate myself a couple times, and I'm still a little bit crooked, but he goes, oh, I got 4 inches on there, we're good. All right, cool, man, as long as you're good, I'm good. I'm a little cockeyed, but I guess perfection isn't necessary at this place. So anyway, let's get to the numbers, because the numbers are what we came here for. I don't know if you come here for that, but I like to give the numbers on every single load I do. And so this load, from Antioch, California, down to Corona, California, 400 miles. 400. $800. $2 a mile loaded. But I wish I could have ran through from Richmond through Antioch to get preloaded, but you guys saw they were just doing this, you know, recycling event in the Big Lots parking lot in Antioch. So it was like a Sunday thing, and that's all it was. It wasn't ready on Friday. There was no way for me to pick anything up on Friday. So I ended up having to deadhead 80 miles from my yard back to Antioch. So I'm going to count those miles in this. So it's 480 miles. So my $2 a mile goes out the window, and we're down to $1.67 a mile. So $1.67 a mile to get down in the LA market. We'll see what we get. I had a chance for a load today. It was another Union City load. We did one of those last week for Swift. There was a couple of the Eastvale loads, which are Walmart distribution center loads, going from Walmart distribution center in Eastvale going up to Porterville, which is like not even up to Fresno. It's like Tulare. So I was trying to get on those, and I guess I was just a little bit too late. I should have been bidding on the load board, because I tried to just go through my guy, because I tend to get better rates when I go through my guy. But all that to say, I don't have anything set up for tomorrow. So we're gonna spend the night here in LA tonight. I'm gonna be scouring the load boards. I still got to deliver this empty trailer back to the TQL shipper that I got it from on Thursday. So I'm gonna just do that tomorrow, because I have some time today, but trying to get into LA at like 2 p.m. that's just trying to get in and then back out. And so I'm gonna check out what I need to check out to find somewhere to sleep tonight. And yeah, we'll worry about that. We'll worry about delivering this tomorrow. So that'll be tomorrow's video. I think that's it for this one. Short and sweet. I don't know actually how much footage I have, because I was so distracted. Usually I cut a lot out, because I record a lot and then I cut it all down. So this one, it may be the normal length, and I just didn't cut anything out. You got to see everything I recorded, which isn't much. So, all right. Love you guys. Peace out. See you guys on the next load. I came over here to Fat Burger. Look at that burger. Look at that. Look how big it is. That's my hand. Okay, I gotta put this down so I can eat.